Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at how to use iOS's brand new color picker in your iOS 14 Plus project. This was introduced at DubDub 2020 and you can use this in any UIKit or SwiftUI application, but in this video we're going to be taking a look at how you can use the brand new color picker in UIKit. So let's get started. So let's create a new Xcode project. Let's make an iOS app and let's call this color picker iOS, stuff like that, and make sure the interface is storyboard, which is what UIKit applications are made out of, even though we're probably not going to use a storyboard. And lifecycle is UI app delegate, language is Swift. Click next. Alright, so we are inside of our brand new Xcode project and we have to get started by doing a small tweak in the storyboard. And in this, all we're going to do is embed this view controller inside of a navigation controller. Why? Because we want to present the color picker using a bar button item, which we will configure programmatically. So the first thing we're going to do inside this view controller file is create a property that will hold the selected color. So we're going to call it private var selected color. And we're going to give it an initial color of UI color.teal, since that's my favorite color. And the next thing we're going to do is create an instance of this brand new UI color picker view controller class. So we're going to say private var color picker is the UI color picker view controller. Alright, now we need to create a function that's gonna set up the color picker, and we should be able to present the color picker using this function. So let's create a private func select color. Now in this, we're gonna do some changes to our color picker instance. So we're gonna say color picker dot supports alpha is true. So the next thing we're going to do is set the initial color of the color picker view controller to the selected color that we have initially set it as UI color.system teal. So that's easy as well. We're going to say color picker dot selected color. We're going to set this to selected color. And next we're going to present this on our view controller. So we're going to say present and then we're going to pass in the color picker. We're going to say animated is true. So now we've created a function that does the setup of the color picker and then presents it. But for now, we need to also make a bar button that once you press will show this color picker or will run this function initially. So let's create a private func called setup bar button. So let's create an action using UI action. So we're going to say let picked color action is UI action. So we're going to first say we need the title, which is pick color. This title will not be shown if you're using an image. However, this will be useful for accessibility purposes, which you should always keep in mind. And then inside this closure, we can say underscore in, and then this closure is what will run every time this action is triggered. So in this, all we're going to do is we're going to call select color. We're going to say self.select color. So this function will be called every time this action is triggered. So now let's create the actual bar button. So we're going to say let pick color bar button is UI bar button. And again, I'm going to be using some new APIs that iOS 14 introduced this year. So I'm going to say image and I'm going to pass in a UI image with the system name. I'm going to pass in eyedropper, since that is most synonymous to a color picker, eyedropper, and then I'm going to set its primary action, which is of type UI action, which is exactly what we have created. An instance of UI action is pick color action, and that is what we're going to pass it in. So we're going to say picked color action. So now this UI bar button item is configured. We just need to set this as the navigation bar's bar button. So we're going to say navigation item dot write bar button item is equal to pick color bar button. So the UI setup is over. The next thing we have to do is to wire up the delegates. Now for that, we're going to conform view controller to a brand new delegate, which is called the UI color picker view controller delegate. And that delegate will have two methods. So let's create an extension of this view controller. So we're going to say extension view controller, and here we're going to conform it to UI color picker delegate. So this delegate has two methods. One is color picker view controller did select color, and the other one is did finish. So if you want to get notified every time the user changes the color that they have selected, you would want to use this method. And if you want to know when the user has dismissed the color picker, and if you want to extract the last color that they have selected, you would want to use this method. Alright, so we want to change the background color of the view every time the user selects a new color. So we're going to use the did select color method. So we're going to first set this new color to the selected color property that we have in our view controller, and then we're going to set the view's background color to that brand new color. So we're going to say selected color is equal to, we're going to access this view controller's properties, and this view controller has a property called selected color. So we assign selected color to our local selected color, and then we have to change the view's background color. So view.background color is equal to the selected color. Well, I'm not going to use this method did finish, but just to show you when it gets triggered, I'm going to do a print, and then I'm going to say here did dismiss controller. That's it. And so a few things remain in the view.load function, which is that we need to tell that this view controller is the delegate for the color picker. So we're going to say color picker dot delegate is self, and we need to initially set the view's background color to the selected color. So we're going to say view dot background color is selected color. Also, don't forget to call the setup bar button method in your view.load. So we're all ready, and let's run this in our iPhone SE second generation simulator. The app is launching, and we can see initially the background of the view has been set to system teal. Once we click this eyedropper, we can see this brand new iOS provided color picker, which has grids, spectrums, and sliders for you to choose. And inside sliders, you can even press in the hex code of the color that you want. So I can choose something like this. So I'm going to choose something that's towards the red or violet spectrum. And then as you can see in the background, the view has changed its color. But if I click on this X, you can see that in my console, did dismiss controller got triggered, and it printed the dismiss controller. So you can use this method when you wanted to. So that's been it. That's been a very quick tutorial on the brand new color picker API for iOS 14. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more iOS tutorials like this in the future. That's been it. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you soon in the next one.